Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree. This is Balancing Life with Bree, and today I'm going to be doing a scheduled Sunday video. I feel like I haven't done one of these in forever. Also, if you can see my Christmas tree in the background, don't judge me. We just haven't put it away yet. Anyway, so if you're new here, what these recipes are is basically I take the what am I going to eat for dinner out of the stress of your life, and I am going to give you 4 recipes that Scott and I are going to be eating throughout the week that we'll have leftovers for and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. Thank you for being here. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I'm just gonna show you all the ingredients you need. So get your notes app out, get your notebook out, however you take down what you need for the grocery store, go ahead, grab that, get that out. As always, I will have all the recipes linked in my description box, and I will have the points and the calories at the bottom of the screen for you guys, for those of you who are doing Weight Watchers, and then for those of you that are doing calorie counting. So let's get right into it. The first thing that I'm gonna be making is a buffalo chicken chili. It's a crock pot recipe. I have not tried this before and I'm very excited to try this. So Scott and I went to Sam's today and we got this huge pack of chicken. Like, this thing is literally ginormo. It has, let's see, 3.95 pounds of chicken, and it was $11.77, which is so good considering a 1 pound pack of chicken at my Kroger was like $9. Chicken is just insane right now. So if you do have a Sam's or Costco membership, I would definitely recommend going there to get your meat, because this is so cheap, and that's pretty much all the chicken for the week that we need. So you're gonna need some chicken, at least 1 pound. You're gonna need 2 cans of pinto beans, some Frank's Red Hot, but make sure to get the wing sauce. You don't want regular Frank's Red Hot, you want the wing sauce. A can of Rotel, some chicken broth. I use this 34% less sodium chicken broth from Kroger. I always get the less sodium. You can get regular sodium if you want, but that is the one that I personally use. And then the recipe calls for cut up onions, celery, and carrots, but I just go ahead and buy the frozen bag that has all of it cut up for me, and I'm just gonna use this. So if it says do like a cup of carrots, a cup of onions, a cup of celery, I'm just gonna put 3 cups of this in it, vice versa. I don't know off the top of my head how much it requires, but this is what I get for recipes and stuff that require like multiple things. I look in the frozen section to see if they already have it all cut up for me. And then for spices, it's kind of spice heavy, but I had all of this but one thing. I only had to pick up ranch seasoning because that's only because I was out. I always have this. I got this big one from Sam. So you're gonna need ranch seasoning. You could also use the packets if you want to. Smoked paprika, dill weed, garlic powder, chili powder, oregano, and cumin. So those are all the spices you're gonna need. This recipe also does call for corn, but Scott and I are omitting the corn. Lastly, you're going to need some cream cheese. I get the 1/3 less fat. There is a fat-free option. It's not bad, but I always just go to this one. I feel like this is the one that I always grab. So you're gonna need some cream cheese. I grabbed this one. I will put the points and the calories down at the bottom of the screen for you guys. This is a crock pot meal, so it seems to be a dump and go, which is something that I personally love because I feel like your girl's busy. Anyway, so this is it for this recipe. I'm probably going to make this either Monday or Tuesday. You guys will find out if you watch my what I eat in a week video that I'm going to be posting on Friday. I basically track everything that I eat Monday through Friday and show you guys. So I'm going to be eating this one of those days, and let's just get right into the next one. All right, so the next recipe I'm gonna be making this week is a cheesy chicken rice that I'm super excited about. So this recipe is not very ingredient heavy. If you guys are new here, one thing I like to do is buy like ingredients that I'll be using through my recipes throughout the entire week. So not a lot of stuff goes to waste. So you guys will see that themed kind of. So again, you're gonna need some chicken. I'm just gonna use leftover chicken from this giant pack. You're going to need some low sodium chicken broth, long grain brown rice. This is what it looks like in the bag. I have never bought rice like this before, and it took me like forever to find it. So your girl found it. Taco seasoning. I use the low sodium from Kroger. I have been making my own taco seasoning from home too, but this is just more convenient for me at the moment. Some salsa. So for this one, you want to get a thin salsa, and I didn't know what that meant. So Scott and I looked it up, and it's pretty much any of the salsas that just don't say chunky. So this is my thin salsa. Some queso. So I would definitely recommend getting a queso that is not in a jar form. So this is the queso that we got. It's from Sam's. It's really good. I love this queso. So it's 80 calories for 2 tablespoons, which may be on the higher side, but I think that this just tastes so much better than like the Tostitos white queso dip. Like, this is superior. You're gonna need onions. Again, I always use these frozen onions because they're already cut up. It's easy. All you have to do is cook them. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, you're done. It takes like the crying out of the onion process. You don't have to worry about it. You're gonna need tomato sauce. And lastly, you're going to need cilantro. So that's what you're gonna need for the chicken and rice. And as a side, I'm going to make some refried beans. So I have these fat-free refried beans, and you can have a half a cup for 110 calories. I'm probably gonna only eat a quarter of a cup and just put that as a side. But your girl loves some refried beans. So I'm gonna have that one night for dinner. I will also be filming how I make that from start to finish so you can see what the entire thing looks like in case you wanted to wait for that. But yeah, so this is the second recipe of the week, and now let's get into the third. Okay, real quick before we get into the next one, the last one's called chicken taco rice skillet. I got them confused, and this one is like a queso chicken pollo loco rice. So sorry about that, but just so you know, if you're like looking at the recipes at the bottom, this one is the pollo loco chicken. Again, surprise, surprise, first thing you're gonna need is chicken. That's why I loved this big pack. It was like everything, so exciting. I'm gonna cook that with some, you can use olive oil, but I like to use the olive oil spray. So olive oil is 120 calories for a tablespoon. And when you spray this, it's 0 calories. So I use this more than I use this. To each their own. You're gonna need some Goya adobo seasoning. This stuff is so good. I put this on a lot of stuff. I had never tried it in my life until I made another recipe that required this. And I was like, holy crap, this is really, really good. So you're gonna need some of this seasoning. You're going to need some queso again. This time you're gonna need a yellow rice. This, I'm not joking, rice was so hard for me to find for some reason. I'm the boil in a bag girl, so I'm not used to all these different kinds of rices. But you're gonna need a yellow rice. So this is the yellow rice that I got. You do technically need 10 ounces, but I'm gonna cut the recipe so the 6 ounces works with what I need it to. And you're gonna need milk, and that is literally it again. So I'll probably make these recipes back to back, and then I'm going to use refried beans as a side again, just because I think they're so good. But this one, not a lot of ingredients, and you get that chicken and cheese. I don't know about you guys, but every time I go to the Mexican restaurant close to my house, the one that's like not authentic, I get something called a pollo bendito, and it's literally just like chicken and cheese and rice, and it's so good. And I like put it in a tortilla. I'm like dreaming about it right now. It's delicious. But I'm gonna try to make it at home. So stay tuned if you wanna know how it tastes. And let's get into the last recipe of the week. Now, if you've been here for a while, you know how much this recipe is like one of my favorites. Scott is the one who requested it this week, so let's get into what you're gonna need for it. And then after that, I'm gonna show you some snacks that I bought for this week, and we'll wrap up this video. All right, so the last recipe is Roy's mac and cheese steak. So for those of you who do not follow Roy, make sure to give him a follow at Recipes with Roy. I will link his YouTube in my description. He is the best. He always comes up with new recipes, and this one is by far our house favorite. So what you're gonna need for this is some pasta. This is the Barilla Protein Plus. It is a protein pasta. You can have 2 ounces for 190 calories and 10 grams of protein. You're going to need red bell pepper and green bell pepper in his original recipe. I just go ahead and get the chopped green bell peppers, and I just double. I don't mind, so I'll cook these up. They're already chopped for me, frozen. It's the way to go in my opinion. And then some frozen onions as well. This has already been opened, but this is what you're gonna need. I keep that on stock in my fridge, I'm telling you what. Next, you're gonna need some beef. So you can use any type of ground beef that you want. I like actually eating beef. Ground turkey's okay, but ground beef is the best for me. And this one was reduced. We're a sale queen. So this is the 90-10 Angus beef ground sirloin. So I'm gonna be making that. And then for spices, you're gonna need Italian seasoning and onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, and salt. And then once all of that is cooked up, you're gonna combine it all together, and then you're gonna pour some Fritos cheese on it. And the first time, I'm telling you, when I saw that Roy was putting Fritos cheese on his macaroni, I was like, oh my God, no, it is so good. I do really like this cheese. I know I just talked crap about like the queso, not the same thing. This is really good. So that's all you're gonna need for this recipe. Points, calories will be down at the bottom of the screen. Roy's YouTube will be down at the bottom of the screen, or down below. His Instagram, I'll link everything. I'll link the recipe from his blog. He has a blog as well. And yeah, let's get right into snacks and then we can wrap this up. Okay, so last thing I'm gonna talk to you about is snacks that I'm gonna be eating this week. If you guys watch my video that I uploaded on Friday, I've been talking about how I've been eating a lot of what I need and what I want. So I did buy some of those frozen green beans. They're in the fridge. I have the frozen green beans on standby, ready to eat whenever I want them. I have been doing these, if you've been watching me for like a really long time, you'll know these chocolate graham crackers and fluffernutter, or the marshmallow cream. I call it fluffernutter because I eat those sandwiches too. But you can have 2 tablespoons of this marshmallow cream for 40 calories and 2 full sheets of this for 130 calories. And it is seriously so good. They taste like the cookies and cream Pop-Tart when you do this. So definitely recommend picking some of these up. I'm still obsessed with these Cinnamon Toast Crunch bars. We got these from Sam's. They actually did like a, not like a closeout, but they did a sale on them. So we got a couple boxes. So we'll be eating those forever. They're 100 calories each. And then these, they're open, but we got them yesterday. And I wanted to show you guys. So these Cheez-It Puffs, you can have 40 of them for 150 calories. This is what they look like. And they are so good. I love the white cheddar ones. These ones, we went ham on these yesterday. The white cheddar ones are, I believe, the same calories. Yeah, you can have 40 pieces for 150 calories. And they taste just like the white cheddar Cheetos, like the Cheetos Puffs that I used to get all the time. But this is a lot more bang for your buck, and they're really, really good. So I just want to show you those snacks as well. If you guys like videos like this, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you're eating this week. Give me inspiration for next week. And I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.